light it. 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 Light it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a live edition of the Triple Option. Get your hands together. Here is Rob Stone, Mark Ingram, and Urban Meyer.
Oh, yeah. MC?
How we doing, Norman, Oklahoma? Good to see you, Norman. Oh, we got some Tide fans here, don't we? Hall of Famer. There's a lot. I understand. I understand Oklahoma's feelings right now. Don't worry. Hall of Famer Bob Stoops is going to join us in moments. We're going to level the playing field here a little bit. So glad you're here with us. We are the Triple Option, and today we are presented by NHTSA. Whether you get pulled over or get into a crash, drinking and driving will change your whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Try your best to remain kind of so. Yeah, let's just link it in.
Bring it! Bring it! It ain't loud enough. Yeah. Y'all gonna need that all night. Y'all gonna need that all night.
Hold on.
Roll! Tide roll! We here in the building.
In the
and
flesh.
We taking over.
In the flesh.
Yeah, we taking over. We wanted to make sure we came to your house and did this.
Hold on. We're losing precious content time as we have the yell off over here. I love it.
Right.
By the way,
How
listen.
cute.
Even if you're an Oklahoma fan, like you've got to be able to appreciate this outfit. And let's not sleep on the kicks. Mark, show the folks the shoes. Do we see what we got here? Got a little roll tied on the side.
Hey, don't worry. Look at that right there, huh? Just
a little Heisman.
Yeah.
Little.
Yeah. Just for y'all, you really know what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Roll! Tide roll! And I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide.
Okay.
Blitz, Bama, Blitz.
Just keep going.
It's
Just keep going.
it's a triple option tradition. Whenever the word Alabama is spoken, this gentleman goes off. He's Urban Meyer. He's a Hall of Famer. He's from the Ohio State and Florida. Great to have Urban here with us as well.
College Football Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Round of applause for my guy, College Football Hall of Fame, man.
By the way, can we talk about this setting? Right? I mean, we are mid-December. It is 60s, 50s right now. Blue skies for most of the day. Stadium right over there. Perfect setting. And I love this, Coach. We are on campus for a college football game. First time it's ever happened here in Norman.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about the playoff, and you know my feelings. I'm hoping that they expand the playoff, get rid of the committee, and it's all play-in. And so you see campuses across the country for the championship week holding championship play-in games as well. So, yeah, this is spectacular. There's going to be some schools in the north. Are there any playoff games up north?
I mean, Oregon is the closest you would get.
No.
Pacific
So
North, they don't count.
There's no Ann Arbor, obviously, and there's no Columbus.
Yeah.
Had to get that in, didn't you, Coach?
All the snow
There
teams,
is no Ann Arbor.
all the snow teams got buys this year, so yeah.
It's got a southern
So
vibe.
you don't give a piss about nothing?
I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide, baby.
Do you guys really say that in Alabama? Like
Man,
he says,
just, you know.
I want to hear
sorry.
someone else say that. They really
You
say
heard
that.
him. We don't give a piss. We don't give a piss.
This is good. This is good. Pace yourself, guys. It's a big game coming up later tonight.
No. Let them wear out. Let them wear out.
Let 'em wear it out.
Let them wear it out. Yeah, let them wear it out. Don't. I got a plan here.
You know they're not linebackers, right?
I got
you
a
know
plan
they're
here.
not out there
I got
trying
a
to
plan
stop
here.
the tier.
I got a plan
All
here.
right. So it's number 8 Oklahoma at 10-2, number 9 Alabama at 10-3. Like two blue bloods in the playoffs.
Rematch.
And a rematch. We're going to get to that in a second. But real quick, just give me like your 30-second take on your Alabama vibe at the moment, because it's been a tough year for you.
Listen.
For Alabama standards, right?
Listen. It's a new day.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay.
It's a new day.
So we're
that
forgetting
whole
about
slate
everything.
is empty. It's 0-0 right now, and we coming to play when the time matters the most.
Okay.
We gonna show up when the lights is brightest, when the awards is the biggest and the heaviest. That's when we show up. When it's time for championships, when it's time for playoffs, and it's time for natties, that's when Bama come and we kick the dough in.
Right. Do you remember what happened last time Alabama took the field? They got kicked in by Georgia, but we'll talk about that later.
What's that?
Hey, man, there's a lot of
What'd I
Oklahoma
say?
fans here.
I said it's a new day.
It is a
He's
new
living
day.
in the old past.
All right,
You
so
feel me?
both of these teams had some challenging losses this season. We're going to take a look at the biggest win of the year for each of these. It's the Don't Settle moment of the year presented by State Farm. Time to take care of this. Want to give State Farm a little love for bringing us out here. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm, so don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, what?
State Farm is there.
You guys know that. All right, so we're going to start right here in Norman with Oklahoma. I don't know how much proper love and attention outside of this state, outside of the city, these Sooners are getting right now. 2 losses, Texas and Ole Miss. Their defining win that really helped make their playoff case, November in Tuscaloosa, taking down the Tide 23-21. Mark gets to talk about Oklahoma right now. Are you ready for that one? What have you been saying about these Sooners in relation to your Tide all season long?
I ain't said nothing about
Yes,
the
you
Sooners.
have. I have it on
I
tape.
ain't said nothing about the
You've said
Sooners.
it on
Your
multiple.
father
All I said is
Your
they
father.
defense is like that. That's it. That's all I said.
It's not all you said. They're your father.
Not mine. Not mine.
I know your dad.
Not mine.
All right.
No, but basically, they've been fathering us the last 2 times we played
there
them.
we go.
We come from their loins. But no, it's a new day and age. And I'm coming with new energy and new vibes.
Okay.
And so quit bringing up old stuff. I don't care about none of
Well,
that.
it's sponsored. That's why I'm bringing it up. State
Well,
Farm gave
sponsor
us money.
these.
Okay. All right.
Sponsor these.
Okay.
These.
These.
Let's talk about Alabama right now. They were sitting on the edge of that
Deuce,
college.
Deuce right here. You see
college,
him?
Ooh, I do
Yeah,
see
Deuce,
a deuce,
Deuce.
deuce.
Yeah, we out here in the
Spin that
flesh.
around. Spin that around.
Yeah.
Flip up the hood.
Yeah.
Harris.
Najee.
Wait a second. There's
Hey,
only
it's
one
okay,
deuce,
man. He
deuce.
young. He
You
don't know
let-
no better. He young.
I would put them as one of the top 3 or 4 rosters in college football. They have a better roster on paper than Oklahoma. They do, just on paper, but paper doesn't play. The loss to Florida State, the loss to Georgia, the beating that they took, that was bad losses. So how do you get them back? I would take and I'd watch every film over and over again. I'd be running it all week when Oklahoma beat them, and I would show the turning points of the game. And if this player makes this play, we handle this situation different, this is how we win. I'd run it over and over and over again. And but if Team A shows up, Alabama wins. If Team B shows up, they get beaten, maybe bad here in Norman.
The winner goes to the Rose Bowl, take on number 1 seed Indiana. You know who's being inducted into the?
I want to hit that. What the Bama team? I've never seen a bigger dramatic. The Team B is awful.
Ooh.
I mean, that's not a good team.
No.
They don't play hard even. The Team A is a national champion caliber team.
What I say is, when we play to our ceiling, we could beat anybody in the nation. But unfortunately, our bottom is blew out right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like when we play bad, it's really bad. And it's just because I think.
Is it leadership? Is it what?
I don't
is it
think it's
senior?
leadership. I think just, I think there's lots of different, things like with the identity of the team. Sometimes we struggle to run the football.
Yeah, run the damn ball. That'll get your
sometimes we
identity
struggle to run the
back.
football. I think that's paramount in today's game. Even if you have to keep running the football, you have to find a way to manufacture run game, manufacture positive plays on first and second down. I said it earlier. You got to stay away from third and long and second and long versus from this Oklahoma defense, because that's where they thrive. They have lots of different looks, lots of different pressures. They have 4 at the line of scrimmage, 5 at the line of scrimmage, 6, 7 at the line of scrimmage, and they give you all these exotic looks, and that puts you in pressure. So got to be able to stay ahead of the sticks, get first downs on first and second and down, get the third and manageable, and take care of the football. Those are things that our offense has to do today.
As I mentioned earlier, the winner of this game heads to Pasadena, the Rose Bowl, to take on the number 1 seed Indiana.
We love Pasadena.
Who doesn't
Roll
love
Tide
Pasadena?
does.
You know who's about to love Pasadena even more? Our next guest, because he's going into the Rose Bowl Hall of Fame this coming year, guys. He is one of yours. He's 2000 national champion. He is Oklahoma football. He is Bob Stoops, everybody. Come on, Coach.
What up, Coach?
What up, Coach?
He's putting up a good fight, isn't he? Oh,
It's got to get old.
oh my God.
At some point, it's got to get old.
No. Coach, put on a headset. Let's hear from Bob Stoops, everybody.
Roll damn Tide.
Boomer! Boomer! Roll!
Hey, ain't gonna be too many more boomers tonight. Hey, y'all get y'all boomers out right now, because it's gonna be dying once we get in that stadium.
I love
We're
it.
gonna shut them boomers up.
Hey, Coach Stoops, love seeing you here. Thanks again. Thanks again for last night. Thanks for joining us. And you got
You
something?
guys are the best, Rob.
Oh,
I
man.
love watching Big Noon Kickoff. Fox, these guys do an awesome job, and Been fun. Always fun. Good to see you, Urban.
Good to see you,
Coach.
brother.
Your
Hall of
golf
Famers.
game's probably a little better than mine right now, but I'm going to get it in order.
You'll figure that out. Coach, you've been here so many years in so many game day situations. Here's the first time it's ever been a playoff game and on campus. The last couple of days, today when you've been walking around town, have you felt anything different, or is this just another business day in the SEC?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? It took me about 4 or 5 years to learn how to tailgate. But
He still doesn't know how.
You got it
well,
down?
Urban's younger than me and retired later than me. He'll get it. And but anymore, I've become pretty good at it. And but
Does not surprise me, Coach.
there's been a great vibe around town.
Yeah.
Everybody's excited about this opportunity, playing another historic team in Alabama, and it's great. I mean, everyone wanted to count OU out. Oh, we went to the SEC. We'll never be heard from again. Really? We'll see. But anyway, here we are in the playoffs, and it's exciting.
I want to talk about your former assistant, Coach Venerable. I've coached against him when he was at Clemson, and he would play 33% of the time odd, 33% of the time double eagle, and 30% of the time.
That's right.
So one-third. And I even asked him one time, and he gave me that smart-ass look. I said, do you do that? Of course he does it on purpose.
Yeah.
And so as you're preparing, you can't prepare for those three defenses in a 1 week. Now you have bowl, you have a few weeks to get ready for it. But those are drastically different defenses. And then off of that, he's got packages you've never seen. So we've really struggled against his defenses over the years.
People don't understand an odd front where you have a guy head up on the nose, on the tackles, just the regular odd front compared to a 4 down.
Yeah, it's like,
How you could pin and pull. It's not so easy on that 50 front. And it's definitely part of his deal that you don't know as an offense what he's going to emphasize that week. And the blitz is off of it. And Brent does an awesome job of mixing that up. And that's part of the secret sauce.
And then I also want to go, he started real slow, and Oklahoma was used to winning around here. And how much pressure was on him preseason, how much pressure, and there's always pressure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was kind of lose your job type stuff for a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Oklahoma's not one of those places. And Brent's solid in who he is. And he's had such a history of success that I don't feel that ever entered his mind. And as you know, how close we are. I mean, I got 4 brothers, 2 sisters. He's like my youngest brother. And I never sensed it whatsoever. And again, Oklahoma and our administration, we know what he's building. And I don't feel ever it was at that point. Now, might have been nationally, but not here.
Good.
Coach, man, what do you feel is the solution to the college football playoff and this committee stuff? Because clearly everyone got their opinions and no one thinks it's working. As a legendary head coach like yourself and a college football connoisseur, what is the solution to this college football playoff?
I've always felt, I said this a few years ago, I believe those group of 4 or 5 or whatever they are, not Power 4,
Gotta
but
go, right?
group of, no, they have their own tournament.
Yeah.
They have their own, because I'd watch it. Those are good teams.
They are.
Good games.
They are.
But they're not going to beat Alabama. They're not going to beat Oklahoma. They're not going to beat Oregon. Now watch them turn around and do it. But point being, I think they should have their own. Playoff.
Yeah.
And then now you got Notre Dame and Texas in this thing.
Yes.
You think that'd generate any viewership?
Come on now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So I think we're on the right path. I think it still needs to be adjusted. I do believe they should have their own playoff system.
Yeah.
The group of 5, 6, however many there are. And it would be interesting.
Yeah.
It would be fun to watch and to cover for TV.
Do you ever look back and say, okay, this team, I do. In 2015, if we had a playoff, I think we would on it. We won it in 14. Then 15, we lost 1 game.
Yeah.
And then we went and beat the hell out of Ann Arbor. And then beat Notre Dame in a bowl game bad. That was my best team.
Yeah.
But we're one game. Remember those days? You used to lose one game.
You're out.
You're out.
We lived it.
Yeah.
You were 2 teams in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I don't have much of a pity party for when you're 13, 14, 15, and you're out of it. That's your fault.
You used to be 3, you're out of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to have a pity party for Texas here in Norman, Oklahoma.
Yeah, no.
Right, I mean, what are we even doing?
Boomer!
Pity party.
I guess we can all agree on
Boomer!
something.
Texas! There we go.
We just have to,
Hey, we finally can all
find a
agree on
common
one thing.
opponent.
We all can finally agree on one thing today.
Find a common opponent in this one, right? That's how we see that everybody came together.
See
when
how
I
we do
mentioned,
that?
When I mentioned Texas and some horns, we know where they go. All right, I love this. I
See,
love
man,
this.
all it takes is just a little hate for another team, and we all together now. You know what I mean? We
Hate
love it.
brings love.
Yeah,
Hate brings love.
It brings us together.
All right, time now for Crossroads, presented by NHTSA. Drinking and driving is a decision that will change your whole world. Things will never be the same once you get a DUI because legal fees and time in court are just the beginning. Getting into a crash, that's another way your world could be irreversibly changed after drinking and driving. Your vehicle, of course, may not be the only thing that gets damaged in that crash. You could face a life-altering injury or even death. But you're not the only one who can face those kinds of consequences. Your decision to drink and drive could permanently change someone else's world. So whether you injure them or you leave their loved ones grieving, the next time you're out drinking, and I think some of you are doing that right now, please call a ride share, a taxi, a sober friend. You got some sober friends right up here for you guys, or a designated sober driver. The only decision that will change your world for the better is the decision to call for a sober ride, drive sober, or get pulled over, paid for by our great friends at NHTSA. A great message, especially this time of the year. All right, we're going to go from the regular season now and transition here, the postseason, the playoffs, the crossroads, if you will, for a lot of these programs. Our 2 coaches, I'll start with you, Urban. How did you alter your preparation from the regular season into the postseason?
Yeah, I worked for Lou Holtz at Notre Dame. He became a very close confidant, like a walking encyclopedia. And it was 2006 when we won the SEC and we were going to go play Ohio State for the national title. We had 4 weeks, and I called him, and he kept saying, "Remember, the foot hits the ball at January 8th, so don't have your team too ready." And then he said this: every great player, this is really interesting, Bob. Every great player, every great coach has a routine. You guys are playing really well. Keep them in that routine. Yep. So we actually went Monday, day off, Tuesday, inside drill, Wednesday, third downs, Thursday, drive it, Friday, walk through, Saturday, we did a mock game, and they're out of there on Sunday. So we kept the routine going, and then we just started installing the game plan. So the players kept the routine, and to this day, our players told us one of the best things we did because they were sharp all the way through.
We were very much the same way when you got to game week. Monday's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I would lose track of what day of the week it was because in my mind it was Monday. It might have been a Thursday depending on when you're playing, but that's all I knew is this practice schedule. What we did do I thought was really good, and I've told a few coaches this. In 2000 we beat Florida State, win the national championship. We got there a day early. We had a couple extra days because we didn't have an indoor yet. We had to get out of the snow, so we went to Miami early. First day we ran them, got a great sweat. That was it. The next day we had a 40-play live scrimmage, ones against ones.
Yep, good on good.
Tackling to the ground, we got after it, and I thought it helped us.
Yeah.
We were ready to play then. Like, all right, it's been a while since we had tackled somebody, took someone to the ground, and now we're been hit, take care of the ball, and we end up beating Florida State. But I think sometimes you have to simulate a game, whether it's scrimmage or maybe not to the ground, but go through the mechanics of a game.
That's odd. That's old school.
Yeah.
I go to practices now, and you don't see that at all.
No,
you don't see the tackling.
So how did Oklahoma and Coach Venables handle it this week?
They've been doing like Urban and I said, going through Monday, Tuesday with their normal practice schedule. And, and last week they had extra practices. And I don't know if they did anything. I doubt they did anything live. I don't think you can do that anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I know they had. I've been at a few practices. They still, Brett, they get after it at practice. So they go hard at each other. And I'm excited to watch them tonight. I know they're ready.
As a player, what did you want leading into these type of games?
What you hear from them is there's a process, and I come from a coach where the process was everything. Coach Saban, we would we'd ramp up the intensity in practice, like he said, live thud and live periods. We would ramp up the focus. That's what music about? I heard something. No, but yeah, we'd ramp up the intensity, we'd ramp up the focus, and there's a process. You go through your process. You got to know what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it, and when.
Oh, we got a flyover. Two more coming.
Triple option flyover.
A quad option.
The triple option flyover.
Yeah,
That's what you get for you.
Hey,
Yeah.
you could tell they knew you guys were here.
No, you set that up for us. See, that's what you
Hey.
get when you come to the triple option,
Hey, it's a
man.
I'm
Bob
just
Stoops
trying to help.
flyover. Wow.
Man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. You see the
Wow.
the flyover. You know what I mean? The triple option podcast,
Oh,
man. You get the
man.
flyover and all.
Oh, that was a double flyover, man. You don't get that.
Anybody been in an F-16?
I have.
I thought I have too, and it's something, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was
Did you go to sleep,
unbelievable.
Coach?
Huh?
Did you go to sleep back? Did like pass out a little bit?
He took a minimum radius turn, and the G's were big. I was out. The rest of it, I was great. I don't have motion sickness or anything. And funny, Kelly Clarkson threw up in the F-16 ahead of me, so I had to clean it up before I got in.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I love this. All right, time now for 3 and Out, presented by Google. We're going to take a look at what fans like you guys out here have been searching for this week. Remember, no matter what question comes next, you can just ask Google. So we have seen a 220% increase in searches asking, quote, who are the best offenses in college football? And we're gonna alter that question. Mark, I'll start with you. The best offenses of the 12 teams left in the college football playoffs right now.
Solely offense. Not
Solely
team,
offense.
not defense, not who I think is going to win.
Offense.
Solely offense.
Yes, sir.
So if we go solely offense right now, I have to go Texas Tech, the Red Raiders. Look, we got the guns.
We got some
But
Red Raiders. There we go.
I'm
Get
high
them
on
up.
Texas Tech. What I say about them is they can give it to you how you want it. You want to throw it outside the numbers, you want to throw it vertically, you want to throw it short, you want to run the football, they can do it all. Then, obviously, their head coach went to LSU, but Ole Miss, they've been one of the most explosive offenses in the country this year. So I go Tech, Ole Miss, and then I go I'm gonna go hybrid. It's not none of these teams in this game today, unfortunately. But I had to go a combination of Indiana and A&M. A&M, Marcel Reed, Mario Craver, Casey Concepcion, one of the best receivers in the nation. They can run the ball. I have to say those two, and then a 3A, 3B right there with Indiana and A&M.
Urban?
I'm going to have to say it's interesting. The three that I'm going to pick are number one is Oregon, but their offense coordinator is now at Kentucky.
Yeah.
Think about that. And then you got Ohio State, their offense coordinator is where? South Florida. And then you got Ole Miss, their head coach is at LSU. So I think those are the top three offenses in the country, but they're going through some transition. What's interesting, Coach, is that when we won it
Georgia's
in,
probably the best team right now in the playoff.
so when we won it in 08, Dan Mullen took another
Y'all's
job.
too.
He came back
Y'all's
to coach
too.
the game, and then Tom Herman left. So we did it twice with coordinators that were leaving, but those top three offenses are without coordinators right now.
Coach, Coach Stoops, how about just the Oklahoma offense, what you've seen from them over the course of this 4-game winning streak? 3 of those wins are over ranked teams. I think the big news this week, tape coming off the thumb of John Mateer, right? It feels like that thumb surgery has pestered him and bothered him. What have you seen from the Sooner offense of late?
He'll never admit that, and I respect him for that. I think it has affected him to some degree. But he has. I saw him a couple times this week. No tape. He's ready to go. That can be a big deal if he's feeling better. and can really step into his throws, finish them, whatever it takes. But overall, we've got to be able to run it, hit some chunk plays. And what I've said is you would get this, Urban, being an Ohio State guy, like Jim Tressel won. What's wrong with winning by field position? Defense. Get 2 first downs, even on offense.
Yep.
And if you don't score, punt the ball
Pin
and
them
put
back.
them on the 10-yard line.
Yep.
And then they go 3 and out, and you got the ball at the 50.
Yep.
We got the best kicker in America. I mean, there's different ways to win. And I laugh because so many through the years, we won because we scored 50, 60 points a game. Well, what's wrong with winning 20-17 now?
A win is a win.
Win is a win. And that's how we're doing it. So to me, it's taking care of the football. Don't get behind the chains. You don't want to be 1st and 15. We're not made that way. Take care of the ball, move it, get field position, get your chunk plays here or there, and get your points and count on your defense.
Winning strategy. Time now for winning combo presented by Wendy's. No Tendies combo meal is complete without a Diet Dr. Pepper. Order now on the Wendy's app. You see the Tendies? You see the Diet Dr. Pepper right there? We've been sucking those down in the backstage. All right. There are 4 teams that are staying home this weekend, right? Your top 4 seeds, Ohio State, Georgia, Texas Tech, and, of course, 1 seed Indiana. We're looking now, Urban, I'll start with you, the 2-player combo on one of those 4 teams that aren't playing this weekend that you think will make an impact in the quarterfinals.
Big new, we covered Texas Tech, Coach Stoops, and I stood on purpose. I went out there and stood next to him. They look like an SEC team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is as good-looking team as there is in the country right now. So I got Jacob Rodriguez, the Heisman candidate linebacker that is the best linebacker in America, and David Bailey, the combination of the Texas Tech defense. They're for real.
The other linebackers might be as good.
I know.
The one that had the big game in the Big 12 game.
Hey, let's give Joey McGuire a little love. I know he joined us on the show.
I bet you've known him forever.
I've recruited down there forever. I've known Joey forever.
Cedar Hill? Was it Cedar Hill? What was the school?
Yeah, Cedar Hill.
Yeah.
No, great guy, great person. I know he got the D-line coach at CJIU, a former Sooner, played for me. Kenny Perry, the special team guys. I know a lot of their coaches.
Right.
Really, they're doing a great job.
Your combo.
My combo would have to be the Heisman Trophy winner, Fernando Mendoza, and then to his receivers. Obviously, the one everyone knows, Elijah Surratt, but also we'll see the status of Omar Cooper Jr.,
Yeah,
Charlie
that's a big
Becker
one.
with the big hit in the Big Ten Championship, 3rd and long. But I think that's my winning combination. But fact, they will lose because Alabama's going to beat Oklahoma today, and then we're going to go to Pasadena, and we're going to beat.
We're doing that.
Then we're going to beat Indiana, too. So that's the winning combination for this week until we get there in the Pasadena. So, yeah, roll down Tide. And I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Roll Tide, roll. Hey, I need it. Hey, give it to me, Sooners. Give it to me. I need to hear you.
Yeah,
I don't hear you. I don't even hear it.
You're outnumbered right now,
I don't even hear it.
Boomer!
We're not there yet.
I don't hear it.
Boomer! Alabama!
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I don't think
Alabama sucks. Oh, I haven't heard that before.
How about this combo? Jeremiah Smith and Julian saying,
Yeah.
Smith overlooked
Yeah,
for the
get
Bolitnikoff.
in on that,
I'm
Stoner.
going to get some of
Get
that.
in
I'm
on
gonna
that,
get some
Stoner.
of that. Did you see his Instagram, Jeremiah, when he got passed over for not winning the Bolitnikoff as the nation's top receiver?
He didn't win Bolitnikoff?
He did not win.
What did he say?
Who got it?
He didn't have to say anything. He posted one of those little video clips of an angry human being in a
Satania?
car.
He won it?
No. Malachi Lemon won it.
Oh,
USC.
That's legit. Though.
Yeah, it's a legit, but
That's legit.
it's
legit.
motivation for Jeremiah. He had a 100-yard game in the Big Ten championship game, but he's
legit.
extra motivated right now, right? And I think a lot of people still see Ohio
Have
State
no rebuttal.
as the favorite to win it all. Let's talk about that real quick. Coach, if you had I'll start with you, Bob, your favorite. I know, listen, your favorite that's not named Oklahoma.
Okay.
Your favorite not named Oklahoma to win it all, and then we're going to talk about this game coming up tonight.
I got to say, I don't know how you ever pick against Ohio State lately. Just what they've been doing for a good bit of time here, and what Ryan Day has done. Even last year, lose to Michigan and then run through the playoffs and win the national championship. But I got to tell you, something about Indiana's for real.
Yeah.
That is no joke. That there's nothing fluky about it. They, and they go to Oregon and win. They beat Ohio State. I think there's something.
Agreed. Who's your favorite right now?
I think Georgia and Ohio State have the best rosters. I think Georgia's playing the best. I went back and watched that game closely when they beat Alabama in the SEC. Compared to midseason to where now, they're a much better team. Mm-hmm. They're playing lights out right now. So I'd say Georgia, Ohio State right there.
Yeah. I'm actually high on Texas Tech. I think they can do everything really well. I think their offense is explosive. I think their defense can rush the passer. They stop the run. But when I look at who the favorite is, who I think has the biggest upper hand in this playoff, I think it's Georgia. Maybe I'm biased because Kirby Smart was part of that team that I was on, national championship. But they play tough defense. They run the football. They have a quarterback who doesn't make mistakes. And he just knows how to get his team prepared to win playoff games. He has 2 national championships. He's a winning coach. Alabama had to stop him from winning 3 in a row. And, I had to go with Georgia right now.
Right.
But I am high on Texas Tech, probably higher than a lot of others.
All right. Let's talk about the reason we're here tonight, right? We are here for Oklahoma and Alabama. A lot of crimson, a lot of red, a lot of maroon out here. I'm going to start with Urban right now. This is pretty evenly matched up, right? I mean, the 2 teams seated right next to each other. The spread is minimal at best. How are you seeing this one playing out, and who do you like?
I've been back and forth, but ever since Coach Stoops brought up that game plan, I got a little fired up. I think they play field position. I think Coach Venables and that defense really slows this thing down. I think it's 2017. Boomer!
Boomer!
You're just happy that the fans are cheering for you now. So
For the first time,
nobody's booing you. So you going? I get it.
All right. We got Coach Meyer picks Oklahoma. What will Mark Ingram? What direction will Mark Ingram
Alabama
go in?
by 1 million. I don't even give a damn, man. Roll Tide by 1 million, man. No. I don't even give y'all no rebuttal or no analysis.
Nothing.
Roll Tide by 1 million.
No analysis.
I don't give you no analysis, no thoughts. Just Roll Tide by 1 million. I don't give a damn. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
All right, I'm gonna. Don't listen to them, Mark. They're getting under your skin. They're getting to
Roll
you, brother.
Tide.
All right. All right.
Hey.
No.
I just want to know.
Jeez.
How many national championships y'all got since he left? Nathaniel.
Look at this thing.
Hey,
Nathan.
you can ask me, Rob.
I'm going to get to you in a second, Coach. I'm letting this one play out a little bit. Letting it play out.
This is y'all's daddy.
All right, hold on. One quick bit of analysis from you. The running game. How important is that for Alabama tonight? Can they survive the way they've been going all season long?
So now you want my analysis?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I always wanted it. I always wanted it.
Hey, Mark Ingram isn't showing up tonight.
No,
He's not going to be out there.
There ain't no deuce out there.
No.
How many wins this year?
Will you quit answering their questions? I'm asking you a question. I don't know what you got in this pocket over here.
I got candy in
You
there.
do have candy in there.
Listen. It's paramount for Alabama to be able to manufacture a run game.
Yep.
Even if you can't run the ball traditionally, it's going to be paramount to be able to manufacture a run game, where there's quick passes, quick screen game, different ways to be able to stay ahead of the change. The key here is stay ahead of the change. Don't get in the third and the long. Don't get the second and long. Get first downs on first and second and down. Get first downs at third and manageable. Do not stay in second and long, third and long. Do not have penalties, because that's when, like you saw, Coach, all these different odds, all these different fronts, all these different looks. That's how Alabama has gotten in trouble in the last 2 games. So it is paramount that if they don't run the football traditionally, they still have to manufacture a run game.
Jam Miller is expected to return tonight, leads the team with 439 rushing yards. We'll get to your boomer in just a second. A couple notes about Alabama's offense. On track for the fewest points per game since 2008.
I'm going to hear from y'all around 11 p.m.
Average fewest rushing yards per game
and
since
Tuscaloosa's going to take over all this stuff.
1998. All right. So,
Where
Urban,
are my Bama fans at? Because Yeah, hey, don't worry. Hey, all drinks on me all through this thing later tonight. All drinks on me all Hey, and y'all can come too. I'm going to give y'all the bottom
invited.
stuff. We're going to drink the top.
All right, Urban Meyer has picked Oklahoma. Mark Ingram has picked Alabama.
By a million. Don't never
Bob
say that.
Stoops. Who do you like in this one? Coach Stoops.
Hey, Boomer by a million.
By a
million. By a million. Ain't even close.
Let's be original, Coach.
Coach, give us a boomer sooner. Can we get
Boomer!
this crowd going?
Boomer! Alabama! There we go.
Alabama sucks. How kindergarten is
Just
that?
take out Texas and
That
insert
sounds like
Alabama.
my 5-year-old.
Right?
Alabama sucks.
That's how it goes.
It's like
Hey,
my kindergartner.
everybody, you guys, thank you so much for coming out and joining us here live edition of the Triple Option.
Hey.
Enjoy the game. Be safe. Yes.
Hey, I just gotta say something though. All jokes aside, man, I've been here with my son and my uncle. We've been walking through the city. We've been eating breakfast. Everyone's been showing love. A lot of hospitality. I appreciate y'all. I know that we all go head to head, but I appreciate y'all as humans for taking us and accepting us and showing us a great time. So looking forward to a great game. And roll tide, baby.
There you go. And one last roll tide. Thanks for joining us.
One
on the
last
Triple Option.
Boomer! Boomer!
Alabama wins!
No,
Wins!
Texas!
Yeah, Texas sucks!
Thanks to Wendy's. Thanks to Diet Dr.
Gotta go
Pepper.
to
You
game.
can find us on social media at 3X Option Show. We are the Triple Option. Thanks again for coming out and enjoy the game. And oh yeah, let the autographs begin. Hit it.
Represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again, get light it up. Represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it.